Hey guys, welcome to Man Scouts. We're gonna make a tri-tip today. Let's do it. A couple things. If you are east of California right now, you may not have any idea what a tri-tip is. A tri-tip is the very triangular tip of the sirloin. And the reason why it's such a fantastic thing to throw on the grill is because all these different sizes, you have different opportunities to cook this at different temperatures. If you like medium rare, you're gonna cut up here for your peoples. If they like well done, they're gonna take a cut down here because this is gonna cook faster than this is. The reason we have this beautiful vacuum-packed, pre-marinated tri-tip is because we live in the land where it was invented. Santa Maria tri-tip, it's a very basic but very specific and very delicious seasoning. If you live anywhere, you can season it however you want, but we live in a place where they invented this, so why fuck with it? It's a really easy cut to get where we are. Now, this one is marinated in a Santa Maria style, but really you can't screw this tri-tip up. You're gonna take a little bit of salt, pepper, and granulated garlic, and you're just gonna press it in and rub it. We've got a pre-marinated one. We're gonna take a shot at it. A couple things you're gonna need. Obviously, you're gonna need a tri-tip. You're gonna need a grill. You're gonna need a screaming hot grill because what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna put a really good sear on this, and then we're gonna turn down the heat, and we're gonna let it come up to temperature. You're gonna need tongs. You're gonna need a meat thermometer. Hitting the right temperature of your meat, whether you're making chicken, beef, pork, shrimp, whatever you're making, it's all about hitting the right temperature. But this is the absolute most important tool that we're gonna use today. And as long as you have one of these, you really can't screw it up. People think meat thermometers are cheating. Those people are stupid. Meat thermometers are how you make great food for your people. You're gonna want an aim of flame if you have a grill in which the igniter doesn't work. If you have a grill, I guarantee the igniter doesn't work. So we have an aim and flame. And of course you're gonna need a cold beer because it's all about having fun. You may not know how to grill. There's no shame in it. If you don't know how to turn this thing on and make it screaming hot, don't fret, we're gonna walk you through it. The first thing we're gonna wanna do, obviously, we can't cook without gas, right? So we're gonna turn the Blue Rhino all the way on. We're gonna pretend that this is not still on from breakfast. Now, with this particular tri-tip, we're gonna wanna sear it, which means we're gonna wanna get a crust on it. We're gonna wanna cook it on the outside really, really fast. We can turn the heat down and we can go back and we can take care of the middle. We have 3 burners on this particular grill. Each one of these has a knob, right? As I mentioned before, when you buy a grill, the igniter works for about, 6 months, guys? And then it just fails. Nobody really knows why. It could be that the battery fails. It could be that there's some little, it doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, so let's get the grill going. If you don't have an aim and flame, buy 20 of these and put them in various places throughout your house. We're gonna light it. We're gonna put it down. We're gonna get a burner going. We wanna get this thing screaming hot. We wanna get it equally hot across all the bars. So now we're preheating the grill. We've got our burners on. Everything's ready to go. We're gonna close the lid and we're gonna let this get up to maybe about 450 to 500. We're gonna crack a beer because we got some time to kill, right? Hey Man Scouts, we're back. So our grill has finally come up to temperature. We're sitting somewhere between 450 and 500 degrees. And we're ready to rock. The great thing about tri-tip is you can't fuck it up. Whether this is well done or this is rare, there is something for everybody across the spectrum. I like to cook my tri-tip to a good 140 in the middle. 140 is about medium. That's going to ensure that this is medium rare and this is well. Everybody's happy. Nobody eats the well done. You cube it up, you put it in your eggs in the morning, you throw it in a breakfast burrito, voila. This bag of tri-tip did not come right out of the refrigerator. The absolute worst thing you can do with any meat is throw it on the grill cold. Let it come up to room temperature. This tri-tip has been sitting on a bucket here at the lake house for the last, what guys, 3-4 hours? 5 hours. It's fine. It's ready to go. It's gonna cook evenly. There's no coldness in the middle. Everything is at an equal temperature and it's gonna be great. All right, let's get it out. Make sure you have your towel because this is messy. We're gonna cut it open. We're gonna toss open our grill. I like to throw it right in the middle. We've got all 3 burners rocking, so everything should be an equal cooking space. Everything should be at even temperature. Don't be afraid to get your hands messy. Don't worry about it. You got a towel. Everything's fine. Grab your meat. We're gonna take it out of this pack. I don't want to spill juice all over the deck because the deck is nice. We've got some good fat on the top. We've got some good fat marbling throughout. That's great. It's gonna render, it's gonna taste fantastic. Boom. So, as I showed you, there was a decent fat cap on this tri-tip. That fat that is under the roast right now is gonna get these flames going. It's gonna get things sparking, and we're gonna get a great sear. Here's the thing with searing. We're using direct heat right now. We're not using indirect heat to bring the roast up to temperature. We are literally trying to put a good crust on this tri-tip. So what's happening under there, the grates are smoking hot. The grease is running down. You can see that it's starting to drop onto the tents of the burners. We're bringing some flame up. We're getting some things going. I'm gonna close this now just to preserve the heat. We're gonna close it. We're gonna drink our beer. We're gonna give it a few minutes. One of the most important things about grilling meat is the meat will tell you when it's time to flip. The meat will release from the grates when it's time. What's happening right now? We're not coming off the grates. It's not time. It's not time. We're gonna shut it up. We're gonna let it do its thing. The meat will release from the grates when it's time. Don't panic. We don't want to peel meat off the bottom of this tri-tip. It's gonna be great. We're gonna take a look at our tri-tip. We're gonna see if it's if it has let go of the grates and told us that it's time to flip. Oh look, fire. Don't worry, it's fine. We're gonna turn it around. Tyler, get in here close and just get a good look at the sear on this tri-tip. And don't worry about this grease. It's gonna burn off. It's gonna be fine. This char is perfect. Let that cook off. We're gonna close it. Make sure your thermometer is handy. We're starting to venture into a time where that meat's gonna start cooking really, really fast. It's a big chunk of meat, but it's gonna cook faster than you think. So let's just keep an eye on it. All right, guys, we got the fat cap side of our tri-tip seared. We gave it a flip. Let's take a look and see how we did on the other side. That is looking good. Looking good to me. Let's take a look at the temperature. In the heart of the meat, we are at 93 degrees, which is great. Here on the tip, we're a little bit higher. We're at 112, 113. That's perfect. Here on the flat, 115. So we're great. So what we've done is we've dropped the heat. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little time, we're gonna slow down, and we're gonna monitor this roast. What I would recommend doing from this point, close the grill, forget about it for a little bit. Every 5 minutes or so, we're gonna take the probe, we're gonna put it in the heart of the meat, and when we're about 135 to 140, we're gonna take it off and we're gonna let it rest. Okay, our tri-tip has been coming up to temperature here a little bit, Man Scout, so it's time to check the temp. Let's see where we're at. Right in the center of the meat, boom. 139 and climbing and stopping at 140. Perfect. So what we're gonna do, get it off the heat. Get it off the heat, because what's gonna happen, we want it at 145. This tri-tip is gonna continue to come up to 145 even after we take it off. We're gonna let it rest, we're gonna let it cool out. There are lava hot boiling juices happening in this tri-tip right now. What we wanna do is let this roast rest, let all those juices redistribute throughout. If you cut it early, all those juices slide out and your tri-tip is gonna be dry. We're gonna take this back in the kitchen, we're gonna put it on the counter, we're gonna let it chill out. All right, Man Scouts, it's the moment of truth. Our beautiful tri-tip has been resting. Are you kidding me with that sear right now? Congratulations, you did it. We're good, we're golden. Now, we want a deliciously tender bite, so we have to cut across the grain of our beef. It's really easy to figure out where our grain is. We're gonna take a fork, we're gonna take a knife, and we're gonna start just kind of moving this around. You can see that is our grain. That's where our point is. We're gonna cut on the bias a little bit. Don't worry too much about what that means. All it means is that we're gonna cut on the angle. We're gonna go for, I don't know, 1/4 inch slices. We're gonna take our fork, we're gonna dip it in. We're gonna do continuous slices of tri-tip. Are you kidding me with the, how about a juice shot right here, Tyler? Look at that. Are you kidding me? This is the tip too. This is the tip. This is going to be the most well done portion of the tri-tip because it's the smallest. Beautiful, it smells good. Man, you guys hungry? This is a little bit rare, more rare than I might like. It's not true. It's perfect for me. But this may be a little bit more well done down here. Are you kidding me? Gorgeous. It's rested well. The juices have redistributed. The slice is perfect. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's what we're gonna go into. Don't mind my fingers, don't be afraid. Remember how I said about cutting against the grain? Look at this. That is your grain. There's a reason why we cut across it. It's beautiful, it's perfect. All right, it's time to serve. We've got our green beans. We have got our beautiful tri-tip. It's gorgeous. It's got a dynamite sear on the outside. We've got a beautiful medium rare on the inside. I don't think there's anything left to do but eat, guys. Eat a tri-tip, grill it, Man Scouts.